Friday. Thank you for choosing us for your local news and weather. I'm David Carroll.
And I'm Cindy Sexton. Local 3 News at 5 starts now. Well, the trial of a Hamilton County teacher charged with child sex crimes continued today with much testimony from a mother. Dwayne Sanders faces more than a dozen charges, including continuous sexual abuse of a child and sexual battery.
He was a first-grade teacher at Wallace A. Smith Elementary School in the Ottawa area when he was arrested. Madison Sims joins us live. She's been following the case and has been listening to the witness testimony. Hello, Madison.
David, Cindy, we've heard some emotional testimony from several of the state's witnesses today. We've heard from about 5 of them, and they're actually interviewing a 6th as we speak. But we've also heard from some of those mothers of the students in Dwayne Sanders' first grade class. And one of the moms recalls around Christmas of 2022, her son didn't want to go to school anymore. She wasn't sure why, but she chalked it up to him just being a kid and him wanting to play on his tablet. Now, she says she read a Facebook post from the Hamilton County Sheriff's Office that detailed Sanders' arrest, and at the time she didn't know the details of why he was arrested or what he was arrested for, but because her son was in that first grade class, she asked him if anything was happening to him. Now, we're going to play a clip from what that mother said in testimony, but we're not going to be sharing her face or her name as to protect her identity.
So then I asked him, anyone had touched him, and I touched my shoulder to see if he would just mimic me. And he said yes, and I asked him if he could show me where, and he reached and grabbed his and started rubbing it. And then I told him, thank you for telling me.
Now, this mother's child took the stand shortly after her, and he talked about that alleged abuse that was happening in Sanders' first grade class. He said he would sit on Sanders' lap in his chair and that Sanders would touch his private area over his clothes. Now, prosecutor Stephanie Brown also showed a photo to the jury of that first grade classroom, and the child pointed to the chair in which he says the abuse happened, and he said this is the place that it happened. Now, like I said, the state is questioning their 6th witness for the day, and that is a child, and we're going to have an update in our later evening newscast of what that child is saying was happening in that classroom. Reporting live from the Hamilton County Courthouse, I'm Madison Sims. Back to you guys.